All right, I'm back, y'all. I just had to make sure that thing was recording because there have been many times where I've recorded something with the mic and forgot to turn the mic on or whatever. You know how it is. I'm getting used to this thing. Back to my story. So basically, I moved out here with the same MO, the same game plan to like hit the ground running, hit it hard. It was very hard coming out here because prior to moving out here, I had my own business. And I had clientele, and I was making like a good like $1,500 a week, working like 6 hours total doing these events. Music Bingo. I'll tell you more about Music Bingo because you can make some money doing Music Bingo. Also, I was not paying rent in the middle of my transition. I was staying at my parents' house. So there was a lot of disposable income that I had. Came out here and I realized, damn, now I got rent and I'm making like a fraction of what I was making before because I'm working at FedEx, borrowing money from my parents almost every month to make the rent, almost like 2 months behind in my rent, going to Charlotte to shoot this music video and to go to the premiere of the music video. I'm doing all of these projects. I'm putting all of this money, investing all of this money into music and into my ideas. But I'd always hit this wall where I didn't have rent. I wasn't able to be consistent with the things that I was creating because I'd have an idea, then have a bill for it and need to get that bill, and it slows down the whole process. So part of me just wanted to have my shit together. Part of me wanted to not be in debt, be more responsible, more aware, more clear. I didn't have like the same ideas or the same desire to create music like I did before, and that's a whole other thing. That's something that like was a process to understand because I knew that it was such a real feeling within me. In other instances, people would feel like ashamed, or they'd feel like they lost out, or by feeling different or feeling like you gave up. That's something that I struggle with because I was like, why don't I feel the same way? Why don't I have this desire to jump around on stage and rap about smoking weed? Why don't I have this desire to go this hard, as hard as I've been going for the last 10, 15 years? Like, where did that go? I never felt like I'm not capable. It's just like right now, I don't have something. I don't have anything to say. And a lot of the music that I had already made, like, to be real, I matured past it. It got to a point where I didn't resonate with that. Like, I didn't resonate with being overtly just sexual and smoking weed. And I looked at myself, I was like, yo, I'm a grown man. It was hard for me to even listen to myself. And it's not that I make vulgar music, but it's just like I don't connect with some of these older songs or these songs that I was just on the groove doing. I had to like be real with myself about that. But it was scary at first because I'm thinking like, am I psyching myself out? Am I telling myself I'm not scared, but I really am scared and I'm stepping away? And I realized no. And when I stepped away, I started to focus on what's right in front of me. I didn't go out, save my money, I hustled my ass off. I didn't worry about posting on Instagram. I didn't even worry about hollering at women. I wanted to have my shit together because I've been in situations where I'm just running off of fumes. Starting to take therapy seriously, I finally gave in to doing the homework that therapists give you, like the CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy. I recommend that to everybody. And I have no problem making a video about that because I really feel like that can save people's lives. So I got into that and I started getting down to the core of what was going on with me. And I realized that a large part of my self-worth and my confidence, I was attributing and attaching to my success as a musician, popularity, whether I have sex with someone or not. Like, so many things were like eating away at me that really were out of my control. And I had to realize where my center of focus was at the time. And it was in a place of more or less depravity, seeking indulgence, seeking an escape, And actually in this process, I felt the freest that I've ever been. That was part 2 of how Atlanta saved my life. I hope you checked out part 1. Part 3 is next.
I told you I was moving to Atlanta in 5 months. Will our love survive or divide us? Never let the world define us, but space and time does. Damn.